MLB Network's coverage of digging in, Jose Ramirez. He'll get us started.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Looked at for ball number 2.
2-2.
Hit sharply on the ground. Murphy has it, and there's one away. Standing in, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
All even now, 2-2. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder,
and we'll have to leave it there. Settling in now, Daniel Murphy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Change up in for a strike. And that one stays. Too low, apparently. Slapped hard the opposite way. Brantley has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Javier Baez. Lays off 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row, and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-2 delivery. Baez, base runner at first with 1 out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Carrasco pauses. Here's the 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Allen is there, and that retires the side. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle, and that's through into center. So the first two have reached here to start the second. Coming to the plate now, Greg Allen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now both runners on the move. Now a bunt attempt here, and the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Jason Kipnis, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. The 3-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there, and he puts this one away for. Stepping in, Chris Bryant, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
1-1 to Schwarber. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So stepping in, Wilson Contreras, and their runners at the corners now. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Brantley is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Zobrist or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
On to Encarnacion. Standing in, Carlos Carrasco. 9-1-2 due up. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Ball one to start the at-bat. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Into the bleachers and gone. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Michael Brantley is out number 2 here in the third inning. The windup and the 0-1. Up around the face. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Leading off for the Cubs, pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
From the stretch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Well, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Baez is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping into the box, Ian Happ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. In there, no balls and a strike. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Edwin Encarnacion now, a base hit in his first trip. Ripped down the first base line. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Greg Allen. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley's after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's Chris Bryant now. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ramirez ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kipnis has a play. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Into the box, Kyle Hendricks comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And he strikes him out. So in now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit out towards second. Murphy's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Now batting, Yan Gomes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Carlos Carrasco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And a sinker, cold strike 3. Ready for another shot now. Daniel Murphy. He's set. Here it comes. Well hit to right, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Allen comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here's Javier Baez. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. On a line, that's a base hit. Digging in once again, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And he is in there. The 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he struck him out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about. It's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. In now, Chris Bryant. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Behind 0-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Ben Zobrist would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Throw into third. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, he struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Albert Almora, see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Almora.
Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. So that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Steve Cishek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. It's laid off and the count runs full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Swing and a little tapper. Now here's a check swing and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Greg Allen. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Encarnacion on at first, nobody out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. The 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Zobrist. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Yan Gomes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and no strikes. The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch.
A swing and a miss. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. This is line to left. Brantley is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Got him. Digging in, Ian Happ, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. From the stretch. Changeup in for a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Behind 0-2 now. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Here's a high pop-up. Donaldson moving to his left. And the inning is over. Digging in now, Andrew Miller. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Yonder Alonso will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
17, Yonder Alonso.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Schwarber is there, 2 down. Here's Michael Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And we'll have to leave it there as this. Shane Bieber is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57.
Now here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor gloves it. And that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. He went down on strikes last time up. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way. 4-1. Schwarber, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Brantley. He can't get there as it falls in. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Swing and a liner. Foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them before.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Swing and a soft liner. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. 2 high, 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll be the one to lead off against Cishek, who tries to secure the victory. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The next 3-2. And a strikeout here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Carl Edwards Jr. takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So striding in, Greg Allen. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Popped him up. Baez is there for it. And that ends the inning. Here's Javier Baez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ramirez is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And that misses for ball 1. He pulls this one into right. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Brad Hand is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. His career line against Brad Hand. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and 1 strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Ramirez is up with it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping up now, Jason Kipnis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jason Kipnis.
Seared down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. A ball and a strike. Hit high and deep out to left. Zobrist racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Brad Hand. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Popped him up. Contreras over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. And that misses as well, 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Brantley. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Riding in once again, Ben Zobrist. And he fouls this one off. Now, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Carl Edwards Jr. David Bodie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13.
Ball one. Here's a high pop-up. Hand over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Justin Wilson takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Ball one to start the at-bat. Ball and no strikes, the count to Jose Ramirez. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Ball three. Michael Brantley is on deck. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Schwarber giving chase. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. Here's Michael Brantley. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. One out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two and two. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Josh Donaldson, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Up top, it's 2-0. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. Now the 2-0. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third. And here in the 11th, they have broken through to take the lead. Edwin Encarnacion now. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Donaldson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Half will get there, and he puts it away. Here's Daniel Murphy now. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Here's Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Cody Allen, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Ian Happ will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder,
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 3 runs on 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.